Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-Ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start. Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the...
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Going up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not... And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Power football with the run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. After run, now throw. Unleashes one. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Looking for the end zone. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the... And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Blue Devils trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. On second down, just keeps firing. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. With that last... On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On third down, going up top. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Calls his own number. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They'll immediately call timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback will audible. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Duke.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And back to the air on second down. Sends it downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he eluded. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Might be looking to run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to run this quarterback.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me...
And the ball is picked off. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Touchdown, Dukes. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, it's Robinson. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. On the option. Now the toss. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tommy.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He wants to throw. Going for it all. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard. First down here for the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On second down, looking again to throw. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Like a Thanksgiving. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Comes out throwing on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Stayed behind his pads. Kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. Quarterback keeps it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll set up to throw. Getting some heat. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation